Hi there Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video. So there I was, just about to go to sleep after what has been a pretty awesome day unboxing the Razor Crest. Review is up on the channel by the way, when 3 new vintage collection figure reveals drop on the Bring Home the Bounty. And man, are these very welcome additions. We also have a Black Series figure to talk about at the end, which I honestly don't quite know what to say. But anyway, before we check out the reveals, click the like button and don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright then, so first up we have Migs Mayfeld from Season 2 of The Mandalorian. And from what I can tell, this is the exact same figure as the recently announced Din Djarin, just with a different head. I'm not even sure if Migs is supposed to have the red band on his arm, but to be honest, it's just great to have him in the line, and maybe now that we have the head sculpt, we might see the Season 1 version sometime in the future. However, the head sculpt is pretty good. I can see the likeness there of Bill Burr, and this is definitely an area where I think Hasbro have improved upon over the past few years with the vintage collection. The head sculpts have definitely improved. Decent enough card back, albeit a little bit photoshopped. Kind of reminds me of the Rogue One Shore Trooper, this one, probably because of all of the green in the background, but man, they really are going all in with these Mandalorian figures right now. Next up we have Axe's Woves, and again this is another figure making use of existing sculpts, but he's a guy in a Mandalorian armour, so what else are they going to do? I haven't checked the source material for a while, but I'm pretty sure that there are going to be some inaccuracies. But again, like Migs, Axe's Woves was one of my most wanted figures. He of course will complement Bo-Katan perfectly and was a much needed addition. Again, the head sculpt looks pretty decent. I can see the likeness coming through. It is hard to tell by these images if it has a swappable head or not. I can't quite see if there is a barbell on the helmet, but the card back for this one looks fantastic. Looks to me like the image was taken straight from the show, and the yellow name pill and panel behind the figure really makes him pop. And finally for the vintage collection, Bo-Katan and Axe's Woves are not complete without Koska Reeves. The trio of Mandalorians is now complete. Now this one is my favourite of the 3, even though it's pretty much Bo-Katan with a different head and one less holster. So again, not 100% accurate, but she looks good enough to me. Decent enough head sculpt, not overly sure about the ears on this one, but it looks pretty good otherwise. The card back for this one is a really good action shot of Koska Reeves. However, it does look more like a painting than a still from the show. Still looks amazing though, and of course Bo-Katan, Axes and Koska are going to look flipping awesome all together, whether you have them on your cards on the wall or loose on your shelf. So you heard me mention that all 3 of these make use of existing parts, and when that happens they tend to be exclusives, and that is no different here. These will be exclusive to Target in the US and hopefully fan channels in the UK. If not, I'm sure Hasbro Pulse UK will be stocking them. They are available for pre-order tomorrow, February 15th at 1 PM EST or 6 PM GMT. And no doubt these are going to be very popular, so make sure you're ready. Alright then, so moving on to the Black Series, and wow, what can I say about this? So this is Black Krrsantan in one of those comic book style boxes that they have done in the past. But man, if I collected the Black Series, I would not be happy with this figure whatsoever. Especially because it's of a character that has been one of the best things about the Book of Boba Fett. It's basically a repaint of Chewbacca with a few dangly bits from his beard, if you can call it that, with some added armour. Now I honestly hope and pray that when they come to doing Black Krrsantan in the vintage collection, that they make sure it's an all new sculpt. Because not only does the character deserve it, but you can also see that the Chewbacca sculpt just doesn't work. It's far too skinny. Black Krrsantan is an absolute beast compared to Chewie. And I'm not really sure what Hasbro were thinking on this one, but okay, it is based on the comics, I guess you can give them that. But I think, you know, when you're looking for the version of Black Krrsantan from the Book of Boba Fett, you're really going to hope that they resculpt him before they put him in those Book of Boba Fett boxes in the Black Series. So in my opinion, this version of him with the comic book style box is probably one for inbox collectors. Anyway, there you have it, another good set of reveals for the vintage collection. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching, and we shall see you on the next one.